All right, good Friday morning, everybody. Liberty Street Rock here in the gym. Look at that, 8th Pitfall already here. That's awesome. Welcome in, everybody. We've got a good one for you today. We're broadcasting live on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. Don't forget, smash the subscribe button or follow button wherever you are. Appreciate it. We've got some cardio coming up right now. We're getting on the bike, and we got 30 minutes here. We're going to get started right now. We've got our drink here with us. Yeah, you know, TGIF, absolutely. Let me tell you, it's been one of those weeks. Yeah, all the workouts, we're getting back at it. And, yeah, the body's pretty sore. But, hey, we're not going to complain. This is why we do it. This is, you know, and let me tell you, last night... other than the fact my Leafs lost to the worst team in the league, and I mean, they made the San Jose Sharks look like a great team. They played so badly. I mean, they did come back and tie it, so they at least got a point. But my goodness, you can't be going out west and losing to these lousy teams. But last night, I got to tell you, if there was a night that I was hungry, it was last night. I was so hungry last night. But I did not cheat. I had my dinner, and we went out, and I'm sitting there going, man, all I can smell is food. It's like my spidey senses were in overdrive. But, no, they lost to the Sharks out in California, San Jose. Yeah, a horrible team. I mean, I think my son said they're the worst team in the league. Did I lose my music or something? It's like, all of a sudden I don't hear it. Oh, it's still there. Okay. Yeah, you can blame a lot of things, but you can't lose to, especially at this time of the year, you can't be losing to those teams. But anyways, yeah, let me tell you, I was so hungry. There were like at least 3 times I was ready to order some food. My wife's like, no, you can't do it, don't do it. So I didn't do it. So I woke up this morning and I felt, you know, pretty good actually. I was like, okay, we didn't do it. I didn't give in. I wanted to, man. Holy cow, did I want to, but we're on the bike. We're doing fasted cardio. I've only had a coffee. And we're going to get 30 minutes in. Then we're going to get some stretching in. And we're going to call it a day. And then I'll be back this afternoon. Probably my usual 4 o'clock, right before the ice storm that's coming. We've got a 4-day... This is what they're claiming all, like, since yesterday. We've got a 4-day ice storm coming for southern Ontario, Canada, where I live. Apparently, this is a big storm that's heading right directly for us. It's pretty much all of southern Ontario, more predominantly the eastern portion. So it's going to hit Toronto, and then what we call Toronto East, right out to the Quebec border, apparently. So, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I mean, we'll see how bad it really is. But that's what they're claiming. It's going to be a good one. So the only thing that I'm looking at, and I mean, I'm no weatherman, you know, no climatologist, but I'm going, people, did you look at the temperatures? They're going to be above zero. Like, last time I checked, ice doesn't usually form if it's above zero. But the ground, I guess, is still pretty cold. So that's the real problem. The ground is still very, very cold and holding that cold temperatures. So I guess that's part of the problem. But we'll see what happens. You know, been here before, done this before. So, you know, thankfully it's on a weekend where most people actually, you know, don't work. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep you posted. Really what that means is just more time for streaming. So we'll get lots of streaming in this weekend. So, yeah. Let's see, it's Friday. Thank goodness. My goodness, thank goodness. We needed Friday to be here today. So, like I said, it's been a good week back, and things are going pretty darn good. The body is a little bit sore, I can't deny, but that's okay. But we're going to get some biking, we're going to get some 30 minutes of cardio in, we're going to get our stretches in, and then we'll call it a morning. I got to leave here, you know, my usual, you know, 6:45. So I want to get this in, and then from there, we'll be back for 4 o'clock. We'll get chest and tries in today, so looking forward to that already. I think we're going to switch things up a little bit this afternoon. I want to get some incline dumbbell presses in today. I want to use my new handles there, the holders for the dumbbells. I want to give that a shot, see how that feels. I've only used them a couple of times since I bought them, so I want to try those out today. So we'll do that, and yeah, so we'll have some fun. You know, and the good thing is I really hit on a Friday afternoon. There's no real time constraints. So that's always a bonus when I'm working out, like if I'm not under some time constraints and time issues. And so, yeah, we'll have some fun this afternoon for sure. Other than that, of course, there's politics we can talk about, but I try to avoid that. There's a lot of, we're under an election up here, so if you haven't been paying any attention to Canadian politics and or news, we're in the midst of a prime minister race, we'll call it. So we'll see how that all unfolds. This is, of course, when all the politicians come out of the woodwork and tell you the best lies they got. So that's what's going on if you want to be cynical about it. But yeah, it is an important election, that's for sure. So up here in Canada, we've got, I guess we'd say, 4 national parties and 1 separatist party. So you can't call the Bloc du Québec, Bloc du Québec, national parties. They only run candidates in Quebec because they want to leave Canada, but they can't. So they just have a party there that causes a little bit of minor grief. But their fortunes aren't doing very well either right now, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's what's going on in Canada. And I know that they announced yesterday about the tariffs, and they're going to put a 25% tariff. But if you go read the fine print, apparently what I'm learning, that if the Canadian cars have the American content, the American parts content, that they might be actually exempt. That's what we need here, is more parties. The 2 we have aren't the best. Yeah. Okay, so just to help you out in Pitbull, we have the Conservative Party, which would be your Republican Party. We have the Liberal Party, which would be your Democrat Party. Then we have the NDP Party. That's the New Democratic Party that formed out of the Communist Party in the 40s and 50s here in Canada. And then we have the Green Party, that is a relatively new party. They only have, I think, 1 or 2 members in our House of Commons that has 338 seats. We have what are called 338 ridings in Canada, coast to coast to coast. And we use the system called first past the post. Meaning, if you don't know what that means, I'm sure you do, that basically in a riding, whoever gets the most votes wins the riding. They represent the party, and they go to Ottawa, where the capital is. Done. So there's no such thing as fair representation. So even if a party, for instance, doesn't win the most seats, but they had the popular vote, it doesn't matter. It's who wins the riding. End of story. They've tried this whole fair representation, and they never were able to come to a consensus. And they never wound up changing the system. So it's still, after 100 and whatever, 40, 50, 60 years, it's still first past the post. So here in Ontario, where we just had an election, provincial, that would be state for you. We had a provincial election here. The second party in power, the second party won 28% of the votes. They only got 14 seats. But the party that got like 22%, because they had first past the post, they won like 21 seats. So, or 27 seats, I think it was, sorry. So it doesn't matter about the popular vote. And keep in mind, the party that won, they got like 77, 80 seats, I think it was, 80 seats. They won with 38% of the popular vote, but only less than 37% of the entire population in the province of 15 million people voted. It's crazy. Nobody came out to vote, right? Maybe it was 40%, like literally less than half the people voted who were eligible to vote. So yeah. But anyways, it is what it is. We'll see what happens. It's going to be a very interesting time here. And, there's a lot on the line. A lot of people are paying attention who normally don't. Last night on Fox News in the United States, I recognize the guy, but I apologize. I don't know the guy's name. He went on Fox News and says, don't vote for that Mark Carney guy. He's the biggest fraud. He's a fake. He's an elitist. Don't vote for him, and he's the liberal guy. So, very interesting. I think there's going to be a real turning of the tide here. I mean, the Conservatives up here have been leading in the polls for literally 16 straight months. And I'm talking like massive leads, but then Trudeau stepped down because he realized he sucked and wasn't going to win anything. I mean, he wouldn't have sold out a Walmart parking lot here in Canada. He's so hated. So he realized for the sake of the party, he had to go. So he leaves in disgrace. This new guy rolls in, wins the party leadership, which automatically put him in as PM, even though he's unelected. I mean, this has happened before. This isn't new. That's just the way the system works. If Trump stepped down, the vice president would automatically step in, unelected, and be the president. Done. That's the way the system's set up. That's the way the system works. Oh, yeah, except way worse. I mean, we could argue how bad they were. They're both pretty bad. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so, anyways. I mean, a lot of people can't talk about politics, without, if you're going to talk politics, you got to look at policies, and you got to remove the emotion so you don't get caught up getting emotional about it. And that's one of the biggest problems that people have. They get very, very caught up. They get very emotional about it. You just have to look at the policies. Well, again, that is very true. And why do you think they removed him? End of story. He was atrocious at that first debate. And think about this question. No one even brought this up. Why was that debate so early? That was to test Biden to see if he was still sane. Was he able to even go out and debate him? And, listen, let's be honest. It was pretty sad. It was sad on a lot of fronts. And then they just ousted the guy. Oh, yeah, you're not doing it. You can't do it. And truthfully, he just couldn't do it. He couldn't do it anymore. He was just too far gone, which is very, very sad. And then they, put their star candidate right in there, kind of like what we did up here. Well, not we, but the Liberal Party did. I watched that race that night, the voting, and Carney won with 90+%. A couple of the other candidates that wanted to be the leader were getting 2 and 3% of the votes, and the next closest one had 8. And the one that got 8%, Chrystia Freeland, was and is the sitting deputy prime minister, and she only got 8%. That's unheard of. So, yeah, he won on the first ballot. Boom, right up to PM. Done. Leader and PM. So, I still don't think he wins the election. He's got way, way, way too much baggage. And he just has far too much stuff in the cloth. There we go. The latest thing, there's a photo of him at some party with that woman, Maxwell, I think her name was. So of course, somebody yelled out at a event there he was doing yesterday, about him and Epstein and all that. So yeah, it's getting ugly, man. And we don't normally get ugly, but we have been the last 3 or 4 elections. It's been, our elections and stuff and the slime being thrown around. It's been getting pretty ugly, and yeah. So we'll see how this all unfolds. Yeah, not pretty, but that's the way it's going these days. Get right down there in the mud. Start throwing the mud around. So, anyways, okay, enough of politics. Yeah, we shouldn't do that. Oh, yes, yeah, it's been happening for, 30 years, Yeah, right down in the trenches. Normally we don't do that. Like, okay, so back in '93, there was a big election here in Canada, and the Conservative Party put out some ads against the Liberal leader at the time, Jean Chrétien, and they put these really bad ads out. And I mean bad. Like, I'm talking embarrassing. And Jean Chrétien, who was a pretty famous Liberal even then, he had stepped away for about 5 years, went back into law, he was a lawyer, came back, took over the leadership, won the leadership, he got a seat, went in the House of Commons. But the one thing that nobody talked about, and I mean everybody knew about him, one side of his face was partially paralyzed due to, I believe it's called Bell's palsy. And the Conservatives put this attack ad out, is this the man you want running your country? And it's got a picture of him, with an up close headshot. You can't make fun of a guy because he's partially paralyzed. He's got a problem with his face. Well, those ads backfired. The Conservatives got absolutely roasted for that. That election, they only won 2 seats and the party was decimated. It took them 15 years to regroup and come back as a reasonable sized party again. Canadians are supposed to be all polite. Oh, we are. We are. Historically, yes. I think the last few years we've lost a little bit of that. Something really happened since COVID, where people just aren't, at least in my personal opinion, quite as nice. There's still plenty of nice people. Psycho Commando, and we went right off the rails today, buddy. We're talking politics. I know we shouldn't be, but we're talking Canadian politics for the most part. So, yeah, I mean, I think historically Canadians absolutely are, and but yeah, I think since COVID, I don't know, something's kind of changed. I don't know. I don't want to read too much into it, but I mean, I'm out seeing people daily. That's what I do. I talk to people every single day, and you still got good people. But yeah, the world did go a little topsy-turvy, a little ridiculous during the COVID time frame. But yeah, it's all good. Psycho Commando, he is no longer the 3 a.m. warrior. It's now 4 a.m. warrior. He's bumped it by an hour. Back to the early morning workouts. Yeah. Psycho, if you're still listening and you're there, dude, last night, oh man, dude, I was jonesing for some food last night, but I did not give in. Good morning, Reed 1003. Hello, good morning. How are you? We are here. We are on the bike. We are live streaming this morning. We are getting it done. Welcome in. Coming in on Kick. Appreciate you. Okay. So, what do we do here? We've been talking away, yapping away about nothing really almost. We're laughing, we're having fun. I think we're at around 8 or 9 minutes here. My bad. No, we're at 18 minutes. Sorry, let's read that better. So, we're getting some cardio in, steady state cardio. We're targeting 30 minutes here this morning on the bike. And then from there, we are going to get off the bike, we'll put the bike away, and we're going to calm things down. We're going to get into some stretching, and then we're going to wrap it up and call it a day. So yeah, we'll be back this afternoon at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we will be getting some chest and tries in today. Just woke up 10 minutes before my alarm. Yeah, I pretty much did the same, dude. I woke up at like 3:45, 15 minutes before my alarm went off. So, yeah, Ink Pitbull's here, Psycho Commando's here, Reed 11003's coming in on Kick. Good morning. Glad you're here. I am Liberty Street Rock. This is the home gym fitness. We're getting it done. I am coming to you live this morning from Southern Ontario, Canada. We are literally hours away, apparently, probably about 12 hours away or more, 14 hours away from this 4-day ice storm that's supposed to hit us around 7 o'clock tonight. That just means there's going to be more time for streaming. I haven't gone to bed yet. No way. Oh, that's that. You must have been watching some of that sumo wrestling, right? Yeah. Yeah. No, I was got into bed last night. I got home. I was in bed by 9:30. Trust me, my head hit the pillow. Done. Out. Not even up for debate. I was finished, and I actually didn't even wake up at all. I did. I woke up around midnight. Had to go to the bathroom, of course. That proverbial over 50. I said to my son, "Hey, who won the game?" He goes, "Leafs suck. They lost." Sumo's over till May? Okay, right on. Yeah, sumo is over till May. Well, if anybody felt, what we got? You just doing? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm back to my regular routine: cardio in the morning, stretching in the morning. Next week, I'm going to bring the ab circuits back. But right now, I'm just doing the cardio and stretching in the morning. I will be doing my favorite chest and tries. We finished up yesterday with back and buys. Today's going to be chest and tries. So, looking forward to it already, to be perfectly honest. So, my wife actually works the afternoon shift today, so you know what that means, man. No time constraints. No time constraints. So, she goes to work for, I think it's 1:30, and then she's not done till 10. So one of the boys will be picking her up. It's the Friday gun show for me, finishing the week with a bang. Nice. Nothing wrong with a good, solid gun show. Yeah, well, we're going to do the backside of that gun show. We're going to be doing some triceps later. So, yeah, feeling it already. Looking forward to it. I'm going to bring out today the new holders I got for dumbbells. I want to try those again. I've only tried them a few times since I got them. Really enjoyed the back workout yesterday with the new ergonomic the backside gun show. I know it does have a ring to it, eh? But I enjoyed those new bars yesterday. Yeah, really solid. So real happy with that. So we're gonna get some chest and tries. Gonna try those dumbbell spotters. And then, we'll do all the favorites, my tricep press downs, which I absolutely love. And we'll get a few others in too. So yeah, looking forward to it. Should be a solid workout today. So yeah, just steady state cardio this week. I haven't broke out any of the, high intensity stuff. Between Saturday and Sunday, I think I will do some HIIT. Maybe Sunday, I'll get some HIIT cardio in. I'll do the 20 rounds on the bike here, 30 seconds on, 90 seconds off. So I think that's what we'll probably do. But I just wanted to come back the first week cruising. I didn't want to come back guns a-blazing, because when you do that, that's when injuries hit. So I wanted to play it a little bit safe. And it's not like I missed a week, it's like I missed 6 weeks. So I didn't want to come back and do something, really ridiculous and stupid and get injured. The leg workout that I did, dude, 3 straight days, man, I was in agony. My legs were killing me, man. And I didn't even go like stupid heavy or anything. It's just, that's what happens when you take a break like that, so. But it's all good, man. Feels good. Body's pretty good and sore. Definitely feeling it. But I gotta look at my schedule for next week, and I definitely want to break out the kettlebell stuff and start bringing back some of the other workouts and stuff. So over the weekend, it's going to be an indoor weekend, it sounds like, so I can put together some new workouts, which I'm looking forward to doing. And yeah, so it should be a good solid weekend. You're going to be working on your book, getting that wrapped up, putting your finishing touches on that, so that's going to be good. I got some vocal tracks for a song I got to finish, so I'm looking forward to getting that done as well. So yeah, busy weekend ahead. And before you know it, once we get past this, apparently this wicked ice storm, we're going to be into April, and that'll mean spring cleanup. And, we'll have 4 weekends of that. And then basically it's like, hey, outdoor gym time, let's go. Yeah, looking forward to that big time. So yeah, lots going on. So that's where everything is at. All right, we are officially at 25 minutes. We have 5 minutes left here. Let's finish this off. I am sweating. Heart rate is elevated. I was also psycho, if you're still there. I was looking at, I forget who I was talking to in the stream about it, but I was talking to somebody about that Zwift bike thing, right? And now you can buy pedals that have the Bluetooth, and I've been looking at that. I might look at doing that. I got to set up a Zwift account and get into some bike racing. I think that'd be pretty wicked, so I got to look into it a little further this weekend as well. But yeah, if I can get the Bluetooth pedals on here, which I should be able to, and then connect it to my computer, which is Bluetooth. Yeah, maybe it was you, Pitbull. I went and did some research, and you can buy pedals. They're Bluetooth pedals, and then hook it up my computer's Bluetooth, and then all you have to do is download the software. I might be able to make this work. So I'm gonna look into it a little bit further, but I think I might be able to do that. You can buy pedals, and yeah, that'll be really cool. Cadence, yeah, Cadence monitors, yeah. There's a couple different ways you can do it. So yeah, I gotta do a little bit more research about it. Yeah, I saw that bike. Yeah, somebody had one. I was on YouTube looking. Yeah, this bike unfortunately does not have Bluetooth, which, let's be honest, a lot of them don't, right? Plenty of them don't. But yeah, there's a couple different ways you can go about it. So I'm gonna do a little bit more research this weekend and then figure out what's gonna be the most logical way of doing it. So, but yeah, I like the idea of the pedals. And then there's the cadence sensors as well. So yeah. And the other good thing is my wheel is actually fully exposed, unlike a lot of them, which aren't. They're covered, but my wheel actually is fully exposed on this bike. So that's not a bad thing. So yeah, I'll figure it out. The sensors are anywhere from 15 to like $70. Didn't really see any pedals on Amazon, only sensors. Okay, yeah, I was on a YouTube channel and the guy was showing the pedals, and the pedals were definitely more, they were more money, they were definitely more expensive. But yeah, I'll go back and do it again. Most people I know who Zwift use Wahoo sensors. Okay, I'll look that up. And Frosty Tools is in the house. There we go. Thank you for your patience, your support during these ad breaks. Keeps the stream alive and thriving. Stay tuned. That conversation never ends here. Let's observe chat in its natural habitat. In the wilds of Liberty Street Rocks chat, a political debate rages like Canadian winter, eh? Ink Pitbull Braves. Where did I lose that? Ink Pitbull braves the night while Psycho Commando greets the dawn. The pack howls for new tunes and merch as Friday's cardio hunt begins. Zwift tech tips flutter about like leaves in the wind. Will our fitness fauna find their prey? Stay tuned, Friday Gun Show. There we go. All right, we have just entered The final minute here of our 30-minute bike ride this morning. Not bad at all. We're almost done, and that's good. That's what I love about this, eh? You just get on the bike, you chat about whatever comes up, and next thing you know, boom, 30 minutes already gone. That's what you gotta love. Okay, let's finish up strong here. And we're going to get on the floor and get some stretching in today. Long overdue again. But I have been very consistent this week in getting it done. So that's what counts the most. There we go, 30 minutes. And yes, absolutely, being distracted is the only way to get cardio done. Yeah, that's the beauty of just getting on here and chatting. Okay, let's grab the book. Let's write this all down. March 28th. It's Friday, and we did 30 minutes. Alrighty. 9 kilometers. Okay, done. There we go. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna put the bike away. Okay. Appreciate everybody lurking and hanging out. If it's your first time here, I'm Liberty Street Rock. This is the home gym. This is where we get it done. And again, having fun here today. Getting in our cardio. Okay, let's get this going here. We're gonna get some stretching in. And what did we? Okay. All right, let's make our way here. We're gonna start off with a half split. And thankfully, this doesn't feel as bad as it did the other day. The other day was pretty tough. Right, don't forget to breathe through your stretches. Don't hold your breath. All right, let's point your toe up. Psycho, you leaving soon, I'm guessing? All right, let's point that toe up. drop that knee down, the right knee down, lay the foot down. Come on up. Yeah, right on. Okay, let's gently lean forward. Keep your hips forward. Don't get caught veering off. Keep your hips square and facing forward. And gently lean in. You want to feel that stretch through your front quad, up through your groin. Okay, let's lay this leg down in front of us. Your right hand on your left foot, hold it in place, and gently lean into it and sit back on it, and you'll feel that stretch through the glute. All right, let's go to the other side. 20 minutes, okay. Okay, let me go. Drop that left knee down, lay the foot down. Come on up and gently lean in. Lay that right leg in front of you and gently sit back into it, lean into it. You should feel that stretch through the glutes, the right glute specifically. All right. Okay, sit on the floor here, and we're going to work on some hamstring stretches. Okay, sit up tall. Gently lean into the left side. Don't bounce into your stretches. Gently breathe. Inhale, and then exhale out as you gently go down. Over the right side. Inhale, now exhale. All right, let's go to the center. Lean off to the left. Feel that stretch through the obliques. Now the right side. Okay, bring the legs in gently. Left leg out in front, right leg up against your knee. we're going to do now is we're going to take the left leg up over top of the right leg, support yourself with your left hand behind, and prop yourself up, right arm against the inside of that, sorry, against the outside of your knee, and head up and twist off to the left. Okay, exact same, switch it up now for the other side. Lay back, lay your left leg down, right leg is going to come up, left hand on the outside of the right leg, right arm out, and we're going to do a twist. Okay, to the other side, right leg down, left arm out, right hand on the outside of your left knee, and gently off to the right we go. All right, let's get up and do some upper body stretches now. Home Gym Physique coming in, I see ya. Welcome in. Good morning. Let's get a pec stretch here. Perpendicular, up and down, lean in, get that deep pec stretch. You done any training yet this morning, home gym, or what's going on? How you feeling today? Stretch. Back again, let's do the second one. All right, right side again. Let's go Joe Weider weight plates. Man, you got good eyes, dude. Not yet. Yeah. Man, you're the first person to ever say that and bring that up. Yeah, those are the classic Weider steel plates, man. That's hilarious. I guess the picture must be crystal clear. Oh, that's funny. I had the blue ones down here that you can barely see down here. They're also Weider plates. I think they are. Yeah, I think they are Weider plates as well. Okay, let's get back on the floor. That's funny. That is you had a good eagle eye there, let me tell you. All right, let's finish up here with some additional stretching. let's finish up here. All right, let's get up on our knees here and let's get some of these. Thumb stretches. Okay. All right, that's going to wrap it up for today, everybody. Appreciate you being here. We had a great one today. I'll be back this afternoon at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We'll get in some chest and try, so looking forward to that. All right, let's raid out this morning. We'll see who's on, and let's have a look and see who's around today. Lately in the morning, it's been pretty quiet, so, all right, I guess it's still a touch early these days, but that's all right. All right, everyone, we're gonna go raid Colin Canada. Appreciate you being here. Psycho Commando, for 5 million, you can buy yourself a gold card to become a U.S. citizen. Ink Pitbull, Home Gym Physique, appreciate you hanging out like always. We will be back this afternoon. We should have a good one. And we're going to do the chest and tries. Cheers, everyone. Have a good one. We're off.